gotta doing the most. I gotta doing the most. Left, right, left, right, left, right. I gotta doing the most. Left, right, left, right, left, right. I gotta doing the most, doing the most. Most, 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 most. I gotta doing the most. Most, 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 most. I gotta doing the most. Bend the thing over, girl, I wanna see. Do the little dance, you wear that for me. I ain't gon' judge if I get it for free. I won't be mad if you charge me a fee. OMG, I'm in love with your body. Have you ever thought about working it honest? Girl, you better not miss Pilates. Get to the bag and I heard for money. Only hit me up when you in the fuck. Any of your feelings not looking for love. The fact that I ain't met you in the club, that let me know that you knew what it was. You ain't got a man and ain't looking for one. Can't take you serious if we having fun. Oh, that's your way, you ain't seen him in months. I gotta doing the most. 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 Left, right, left, right, left, right. I gotta doing the most. Left, right, left, right, left, right. I gotta doing the most, doing the most. Most, 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 most. I gotta doing the most. Most, 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 most. I gotta doing the most.
Let's talk by the way. I know you love when I'm calling you up. Give me that little baby, I know what's up. I cannot cheat cause I'm running it up. Runs when they catch you, the blood on your body. Hot tamale, that's something different. You know that you poppin'. I'm all on them guns, baby girl, and I'm starting to doing the most. All this money, little shawty on go. Got a section in area 4. 4-4 is an area code. Take the number and pass to the bro. Made the money and run on the hoe. Hit the flow and I tell her to go. Tell her to go. Go, she doing the most. Go, let's go.
Only about doing the less. I only hang with the best. Talk to me, better talk with your chest. You think that I'm just to impress, but really I woke up fresh. Really I woke up like this. I do have to call up the press. Yo, girl grew up out of Vanessa. She do the most, yeah, she a pest. She do the most, yeah, she a bug. But I probably still give her some love. That's why I be in VIP coolin', cause you all do too much in the club. Niggas not moving like us. Shut up, you doing too much.
I gotta doing the most. 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 Left, right, left, right, left, right. I gotta doing the most. Left, right, left, right, left, right. I gotta doing the most, doing the most. Most, 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 most. I gotta doing the most. Most, 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 most. I gotta doing the most.
Yeah. I know that y'all can hear me, but y'all can't see me. Hold on real quick. Technical difficulties, man. we gonna get it right though. There we go. Put me in, coach. That's why. Bam. There we go. Oh man. So hopefully everything is all synced up and all that. So right now I'm actually using a new software. So hopefully everything is all synced up and all good. Let me just make sure that I'm actually live right now before we get into it. Let me check real quick. Let me make sure. All right, cool. So we looking all right. We looking all right. All right, man. So anyways, so I had to come on, man, and I haven't been live in a cool minute, right? So I was like, man, you know what? Matter of fact, let me drop the link in the chat real quick, and I got a few things that well, actually, it's really like one topic that I want to talk about today. Um, Appreciate everybody that's already came through that is down in the comments. I'll drop the link down there just in case if somebody want to actually want to pull up on me. But life update real quick. So some of y'all may know, some of y'all may not know, but your boy had got into a car accident yesterday, and I ain't gonna lie, man, it was pretty bad. The very first car accident that I have ever been in, a lady had hit me head on. It was not fun. I am still sore as hell today, and which is crazy because I'm actually more sore today than than I was yesterday. But so I had to go and pick up a rental car and take care of insurance and get all that shit straightened out. But the one thing that I can honestly say, man, is thank God that your boy is still here, and I pray for that lady as well. Her daughter had ended up going to the hospital, and yeah, man, but prayers up to them. And like, have y'all ever went through something, and like, that if you didn't have your stuff in order, that this could have like crushed you, like that it could have crumbled everything that you've built, everything that you have been working for, like to gain and things like that. Because whenever some people, or hell, I would even go on to say most people, that if most people was in the situation that I was in yesterday, just as far as losing their car, losing their transportation, that could have crushed a lot of people. That could have set a whole lot of people back, man. And but I'm just glad and thankful that I'm able to still be in a position to where it didn't really hurt me that bad. I mean, like don't get me wrong, it definitely hurt because shit, I this damn $1,000 deductible, that wasn't fun to pay and all that stuff. But anyways, man, yeah. So I just thank God that I'm in a financial space to where it didn't really hurt me like that, So but man, look, just keep on thanking God every day. And now that we got that positive shit out the way, yo, so this is gonna be a quick live. It's not gonna be nothing too long. But so there's a guy by the name of Nick Fuentes, right? Nick Fuentes. A lot of people would call him racist. I don't necessarily think that he's a racist person at all. Actually, I think that he's a very honest person, and he talks about racial issues and people from different races and things like that. And surprisingly, so Nick Fuentes actually talks about white people a lot. Like, and he talks about trash ass white people a lot. But for some reason, that those topics don't never go viral. Now, I don't watch a lot of Nick Fuentes, but I have seen his stuff before. And the videos that I've seen of him is him talking about white people. But like I said, none of that stuff ever goes viral. Like, nobody cares about white people talking about other white people. Like, who who gives a shit, right? Same thing as far as black people talking about black people, or black people hurting other black people. Nobody gives a fuck, right? So today, Nick Fuentes had put out a video yesterday, and I thought that it'll be something interesting for us to react to, something interesting for us to talk about. And without further ado, homie Skillet Biscuits, we about to go ahead and jump into it, and we gonna do this real quick, man. Shit, I probably got about a good like hour and 30 minutes with y'all. I probably got about a good hour and 30 because I do got something that I need to do. But anyways, let's go ahead and get into it real quick. Hold on. I don't like that camera angle. I ain't feeling that camera angle. They got your boy down here in the bottom like that. What y'all think? Y'all think this camera angle cool? Hold on, let me see. So, I gotta change my camera angle, man. I ain't feeling now. Hold on, let me see. 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 And I'm definitely going to start back going live a lot more often, a whole lot more often. Yeah, so I like that one a little bit better. And hopefully, I don't know how this is looking with this new streaming thing that I'm using. So let's just hope for the best. Matter of fact, let me go ahead and test it out real quick. Mr. Dark, you say a new or black people hurting other black people. Nobody gets. All right, let's go ahead and get into it, man. So we got Nick Fuentes giving black people, in my opinion, I would say a little bit of honesty. Let's go.
People and like
Let me start it over.
it must suck being one of the good black people and like your race is synonymous with like doing something badly. Like if you're doing like a contracting job and you say like, hey, don't nigger that up, it means like to like do it.
Oh yeah, parental advisory or sensitive Negroes out there. Nick Fuentes does use the N word. So if you are a black person and you are sensitive as hell and you get offended by, hold on, let me turn that off. So like I said, if you are a black person and you get offended by the N word, by a white person saying the N word, this might not be the video for you. This might not be the one for you. You might want to go and watch somebody else or something like that. Go watch some Kim Kardashian or something like that. I don't know. But cover your ears, leave, do whatever you got to do, because Nick Fuentes definitely does use the N word
really poorly, like you didn't give a shit. It's like synonymous with like, I don't care enough to do what I'm doing the right way. Like, I don't care. I'm like so low integrity and just like low moral character that I don't even care in the slightest to do it the right way because I'm like ontologically evil. Like I'm abusing you. You're paying me to do a job and I have so little honor and integrity that I'm gonna like that I don't even care about those things. I don't even care that I'm gonna do an embarrassingly bad job.
See, this is the thing about Nick Fuentes, right? Because I rock with Nick Fuentes, but at the same time, like he only puts this stuff onto black people, right? Like we all know that there are some niggas out there who will do a half-ass job. Like it don't matter what it is. Like a nigga could be washing the dishes, cutting the grass, I don't know, cleaning out the bathtub or whatever. And we know a lot of niggas that will have do some stuff. Hell, every once in a while, I'm not even gonna lie, I don't clean up my kitchen perfectly, like all the time. But Nick Fuentes is only saying that black people do this. No, nigga. There are a lot of half-ass doing people out there, and it don't matter if they black, white, Hispanic, purple, pink, or whoever. But these are the things. These are the reasons why a lot of people would say that Nick Fuentes is a racist. Now, I don't think that he's racist, but I'm gonna let him finish.
It must suck to be synonymous with that. You know, not all black people are that way. It's just they're kind of known for that. White people do that too. Hispanic people do that too. It's a shame. I really do believe. Look, I think black people.
Hold on. I swear to God, that's the first time that I ever heard him say that. That's the first time that I ever heard him call out somebody of another race like that.
Not irredeemable. But there just needs to be struggling, and they're turning into these maniacs. It seems like they don't do anything right. They're not just rude, they're inconsiderate, aggressive. You know, look, nobody hates.
Hey, everything that he said right there, I 100% agree. Now we all know for sure that this is not all black people. We all know this, but I know a whole lot of ninjas that are very, very aggressive. A whole lot. I know a whole lot of ninjas out there who don't have any morals whatsoever. And I know a whole lot of ninjas out there who are rude as hell. And they don't mind being rude to a waiter. They don't mind being rude to a cashier. They don't mind being rude to their own mama. They don't give a damn. Ignorant as hell. And sad to say, I got people like that inside of my family. I don't even rock with a lot of my family members just because of how they act. A lot of these niggas are crazy. A lot of the people that are in my family are ghetto as hell. And I'm not gonna lie. Yes, I was once one of those ghetto ass niggas. I mean, I still acted like I had some common sense. Like I wasn't just a straight up asshole to people who I don't know. But there are a lot of black folks out there who don't give a damn where about where they are at, who they are around. Niggas are gonna be niggas regardless. It don't matter where they at. They could be at school, work, church, Walmart, Target, Kmart. Hell, nigga. Matter of fact, is Kmart even still a thing? But anyways, a nigga is gonna be a nigga.
It's black people black. If there are people like that, I think that's exceedingly rare. The reason that people have negative
Let me rewind that.
cruel, look, nobody hates for being black. If there are people like that, I think that's exceedingly rare. The reason that people have negative attitudes about black people is because most people's interactions with black people are negative. Most people's interactions with black people is when you're stuck in traffic and you see a Nissan Altima speeding down the shoulder.
Oh. Now, Nick Fuentes, hey, listen, he might be on to something. Listen, I know a lot of y'all do not like Nick Fuentes, but hey, let's keep it a buck. He might be on to something right there. Whenever you go to a restaurant and you have a black waiter or a black waitress, and she may give you a little bit of attitude, can you make sure that I get some extra cheese on that? Extra cheese? Okay. Do you want anything else? Or let's say, for instance, right, if you go inside of a 7-Eleven, a Circle K, whatever, a gas station, and let's say if you accidentally had told the person at the counter, which may be a black man or a black woman, hey, let me get 20 on pump 7. So you walk back out to go and pump your gas, but then you realize that you are really on pump 8. So now you got to walk back in and be like, oh man, you know what? I am sorry about that. I am actually on pump 8. It wasn't pump 7. Let me go ahead and switch this over to pump 8 real quick. I got you. Stuff like that. Now we've all have had things like this happen to us. So before people jump out the window and just start calling Nick Fuentes racist, let's just be honest. Think about this. Whenever you deal with black people, right, and you're out and about, and we know that this is not all black people, but a lot of times you will come across these ignorant ass ninjas who sometimes are ghetto as hell, right? Who are ignorant as hell. The customer service is terrible, all type of shit like that. Like, these are situations that we often have to deal with, even as black people. And a lot of us are, and it's sad to say, a lot of us are actually used to dealing with this. So to us, it doesn't really seem like it is that big of a deal, right? To most of us anyways. Like, if I go out somewhere and I have to deal with a rude waitress or a rude cashier or something like that, and they are black, a lot of times I'll just kind of, if it's not something that is overly disrespectful, I'll just fucking deal with it. Like, man, what, like, bitch, whatever, bro. But think about the white people who have to go out here and they have to deal with these people. And they aren't used to dealing with ghetto shit. Like, they don't really know nothing about niggas just besides what they see on TV and whatever Instagram and social media tells them about black folks. Hell, most of these white people out here, they probably have never even interacted with another black person outside of going to the grocery store or going to the store and seeing your black ass standing up there behind the cash register, or you are waiting their table. So whenever they have to deal with this, I'm sorry, ma'am. I meant to say that I was on pump number 8 and it's not number 7. And then whenever they say that to you, you are standing behind the counter. Oh my God. Okay. They're gonna look at you like, man, this rude, disrespectful ass bitch. Now they're not gonna say that, but I'm positive that they are thinking that. This rude, disrespectful ass nigga. So let's not call Nick Fuentes racist just based off of what he just said, because we all know that we all have dealt with niggas like this.
And you say, what the fuck? You're not supposed to do that. But it's like these people have no respect for decorum. They think the rules don't apply to them. They have no respect for society. Their interaction is they are a waiter. And
I know I keep pausing it, but man, listen, he is not lying. If you had grew up in these neighborhoods and grew up around a whole bunch of black folks, y'all know for a fact that he is not lying. There are a lot of ninjas who have no respect for society whatsoever. Why do you think that whenever you go to a predominantly black neighborhood, that there is damn trash everywhere? There are Swisher Sweet wrappers laying all over the damn ground. McDonald's bags laying all over the ground. Because niggas don't care. The fucking trash can could be sitting right at the end of somebody's driveway. These niggas will literally finish eating and just throw the shit right onto the damn ground. And y'all know that I am not telling the damn lie. And when I start talking like this, niggas be like, "Oh man, you know what? This nigga Kev is a coon." Now, I don't think that I'm a coon. I look at myself as an upstanding, sexy, fat truth teller. I'm just a big nigga that's up here telling the truth. Let's keep it a buck. Anybody out there who thinks that I'm tripping whenever I say this, go to your nearest predominantly black area and just stand somewhere within that black area and just look around. I want for you to do I want for you to turn all the niggas. That's what I want for you to do. I want for you to do that, and I want for you to survey what you see when you out there. Look around at your surroundings and pay attention to all of the trash, to all the garbage, to all the nonsense that's going on around there. And then I want for you to think back to this video. Is Kev lying? Is Nick Fuentes lying? We know a lot of niggas who have no respect for nothing. Let's go.
they wait on a black table and the black people don't tip and they're fucking rude. They go to the DMV and they see a black person behind the counter.
Damn, I got to stop it again, man. Nick Fuentes is hitting way too many points. I know some black folks who won't tip at all. And this ain't even a lie. My auntie, damn, you know what? I hate to put her on blast like this because she actually watches the damn channel. But anyways, fuck it. You know what? I'm just going to tell it. My auntie Shannon, right? She will not tip for nothing. I don't know why she's like this, but she won't tip. She won't tip. Shannon, I know that you're about to call me in just a little bit or whenever you see this video. But you know for a fact that I ain't lying. And if you want to come up here and dispute what I'm saying, the link is in the chat. She won't tip at all. especially if they are a white person. You can forget that. You ain't getting no tip. But this is why whenever I go out, I usually tip. Hell, like they say to tip 20%, I usually tip like 50%. Just to overcompensate for a lot of the ninjas out there who don't tip. This is why, and a lot of people be saying, man, you know what, Kev? Why are you always talking about black people, or why do you always beat up on black people? Because whenever you see these ninjas out here, see, I'm trying to stop saying the N word. Whenever you see these ninjas out here acting a damn fool, not tipping a waiter, cussing out the police whenever they get pulled over, they make the good black folks look bad. And now we have to go out, and I guess in kind of a way, we have to overcompensate for these other dirty, dusty ass ninjas, my bad. So this is why I try my best that whenever I am out and I'm about, I try not to act like a ghetto ass ninja, my bad. I really do try. I swear to God, I do. I try. And I ain't gonna lie. Yes, I am still a nigga. It is still in me. Every once in a while, something might end up pissing me off while I'm out. And I have to tell myself repeatedly, Kev, you not that nigga no more. Just let it go. And then people might say, well, you know what? I don't like that because it seems like you're trying to act a certain type of way in front of white people. And to a certain extent, I actually am. Because whenever most white people think about black folks, they always think about some ignorant ass nigga. We need more black people and less niggas. Well, what's the comment? What's the comment say? Miguel D. Morello. I have never heard anyone say, don't nigga that up. Nick is an idiot. I haven't either, but hey, it is what it is. Don't nigger that up. That's funny.
And they say, oh, here we go. And the person's rude. It just goes to show people are not racist. It goes to show people don't like people that are rude. People want to be treated with consideration and respect. And it is true that black people are, in this day and age, unfortunately, seem to have very low moral character. It's not even just the violence, although the violence is pretty striking. If you live your...
Man, I wish I could give Nick Fuentes a hand clap right now. I really do. I wish I could. I really, really do. See, I'm on this new streaming thing, man, and I wish that I could give him a hand clap. Is there a hand clap on here? No, it's not. So the next stream, I gotta fix that. But I keep on telling people, I'll be like, bro, because I get into these like debates, hopping around on all these panels and stuff like that, and it's mind blowing the amount of black folks who honestly believe that about like 99.9% of white people in America are racist. It is insane to me that you got black folks out here who really think that 99.9% of white people are racist. Or the black folks who believe that white people are just walking around thinking about them all day long. Like we are the most important people that are in America. Like these other white folks out here, like they don't have families. Like these people do not have jobs. Like they don't have kids, business to take care of. No. Ain't none of that more important than your black ass. Nigga, stop it. Nobody is walking around 24/7 thinking about black folks. Hell, black folks ain't walking around 100% of the time thinking about other black folks. And if black folks are walking around thinking about other black folks, 9 times out of 10, they probably thinking about doing something violent to them. I mean, I know a lot of y'all probably gonna think that I'm a shithead for saying that, but hey, look at the homicide rate inside the black community, and look at how often it happens in the black community compared to other communities. Keep it a buck.
Your life and you know that you're going to be mugged by black people, it kind of colors your opinion or perception of black people, wouldn't you say? If 99% of the carjackings and stabbings and shootings that you see in Chicago are by black people, when you're walking down the street late at night, guess what you're looking for? Black people. And you equate that with danger. And it doesn't take a lot of them to spoil the whole bunch like that. And we just want black people to take accountability and say, look, I'm not a bad person. It just seems that every time I encounter you people, for the most part, it's negative. And
Exactly. Nobody wants to be around ignorant ass people. It does not matter what color you are. If you are black and you are a piece of shit, nobody is gonna want to be around you. Nobody's gonna want to deal with you. Nobody's going to want to talk to you. And when I say this, I'm not only talking about one specific group of people, but nobody likes to be around niggas. Nobody likes to be around niggas. Nobody wants to deal with ignorant ass niggas. Nobody wants to deal with rude ass niggas. Nobody wants to talk to dumb ass niggas. These are just the facts. And the niggas that I'm talking about can be white niggas, Puerto Rican niggas, Chinese niggas. Hell, what else? Okay, Canadian niggas. Nobody wants to be around these damn people. But then whenever I start talking like this, Kev is a coon. I don't give a damn what y'all say. Just because me and somebody else has the same skin color does not mean that we are the same. I don't give a fuck what y'all say. If that nigga is out here robbing people, if that nigga is out here selling dang on drugs in his neighborhood and shit like that, I don't give a fuck. That he is not my people. All skin folk ain't kin folk, nigga. If you out here shooting people, robbing, stealing damn sandwich meat from fucking Target or Walmart, nigga, I don't want nothing to do with your ass. Matter of fact, nigga, I will call the police on you. Don't play with me, nigga. Don't play. I will call the police on your ass.
sometimes extremely negative, like I could get a gun in my face. That's a problem. And people go, well, you are just loaded up with hatred and racism. It's like, I'm really not. I'm a really friendly person.
He just telling the damn truth. He just telling the truth. Nobody wants to be around no ignorant ass person. And please, if anybody is out there who has an issue with anything that I'm saying, please hit the link. Please hit the link. And I want for you to explain to me, why should we be okay with being around these people? Why do we have to go along with the trash? Why? You don't see no other race of people doing that but us. Well, you know what? He black, I'm black. So, you know, we just going to go ahead with the black dude. No, fuck that. That shit is over with. Just because he black and I'm black don't mean a damn thing.
But if I'm someplace and I see some black person walking in with their pants sagging and they can't articulate what their problem is or what they need, and they're rude and they're aggressive, and I'm in fear for my life, like, yeah, I have a problem with all of that. If black people were super well behaved, we would be racist in the other direction. We'd say, black people, oh yes, dude, yes. My day is about to turn around for the better. What can I help you with, sir? Please come right on in to see you here. You're a sight for sore eyes. It just bothers me in this.
Yeah, that will never happen. And I don't think that would ever happen with anybody. It don't matter what color they are. You ain't never gonna be perfect enough for everybody or for some people. Hell, there ain't a perfect person on this planet. I don't know what new experience that's talking about right
Damn
there.
ass city, because that's all it is in Chicago is just these black people take accountability. It's always somebody else's fault. Same thing with Candace, you know.
That isn't only in Chicago, Nick. I'll tell you that. Man, if you go to the east side of Oklahoma City and you start asking them about why is the neighborhood so tore up? Why is there people around here pushing around shopping carts? Why did y'all break into the only grocery store that was over here? Now they are about to shut it down. Why? Why is this neighborhood about to become a food desert within the next couple months? Because y'all can't stop robbing stuff around here. Because y'all can't stop breaking into the employees' cars out here whenever they are just trying to go into work. Why? You know what they're gonna tell you? Man, listen, it's because of white supremacy. It's because of white supremacy, poverty. We don't have no other choice. Yes, you do got another damn choice. You don't have to break inside of these people damn cars who are there to help you. These people work inside of these gas stations and grocery stores in your community, and you looking at them as if they are food, as if they are an easy lick. Now they can't even go inside of that grocery store or gas station and work in there comfortably to serve your black ass. They have to constantly think about, hey man, dude, I wonder is somebody out there breaking into my car? Come on, man. Oh, I didn't even see this man back here. But we got a legend in the building. The bearded one, the wise one, my friend, Caucasian Sasquatch. What's up, brother?
I gotta
How you
actually
doing?
unmute myself. I'm doing good, bro. How is you? Is
I'm good. I'm just over here ranting.
I've heard you, man, and you're doing a good job at it. I'm proud of you. That's the distinctions you're making are very salient. Um,
Yeah.
we're all Americans, right?
Yep.
But some Americans are better Americans than other Americans because some
Absolutely.
Americans hate America and every premise it's based upon, and
Mm-hmm.
other Americans
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
in those premises. So that's where we're at.
Yeah. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Man. So I was just sitting over here, and I was like, man, you know what? I'm going to do a live just randomly. Like this wasn't planned out or anything like that. I just had seen a video and I was like, man, you know what? I'm about to talk about this. But heck yeah. But
This
it
layout
is,
is wild, bro.
yeah, yeah, it is. I'm sitting here staring at it. What do you use for that?
I use StreamYard typically,
Oh,
but
okay.
it's because when I first started streaming, my
Mhm.
wife asked me what I wanted for her birthday, and I was like, StreamYard. She was like, okay, bam. And it's been like an auto pay ever since. And
Oh, hell yeah.
it was $112 when I started. Now
Yeah.
it's 485 or something. I can't.
Damn.
Yeah. Now I have
Yeah, that's crazy.
I have a decent studio in there, but I
Mhm.
don't know that it's worth freaking $500 a year. I'm
Nah,
not
nah,
sure on that.
nah. So I actually had switched over to Restream because one day like StreamYard was just tripping out. And I was like,
Mhm.
man, you know what? Like, so I'm gonna like try a different one. So I just typed in streaming services and all of a sudden Restream had popped up. So I've been
Right.
using this for the last like couple of streams, and it is a whole lot cheaper too. So I mean, who knows? I may go back to StreamYard in the future, but I don't know. But
The only
yeah,
real thing that StreamYard has going for it
hmm
is that it's become semi ubiquitous in the panel sphere.
hmm
There's not a whole lot of competition for it, and people who do regular panels and
hmm
regularly invite people in, And so it's easier to send them a StreamYard link and they don't have to understand a whole lot about it than it is to try to figure out how to get in on a Restream link where you
Yep,
have to
it's real simple.
choose
Yeah,
your
yeah.
avatar, choose this, choose
Hmm.
that, name yourself, do all the things every time you go in. I
Yeah,
don't.
yeah, yeah. I would say that StreamYard is a lot more simple to use. Restream is a little more difficult, and that may just be because I don't really know it yet, you know. But because I haven't really like messed around with it. But on StreamYard, it's just a few clicks, and it's like, bam,
It
like, you know.
is, and but the thing is StreamYard has become. Here's the thing: when
Mhm.
I first started using StreamYard, about half of the features that are now behind a paywall were just available on the free for 20 hours of streaming, right?
Yeah.
Most of it.
Hmm.
Um, when they added the custom layouts, when they first added the custom layouts, was the first thing that they stuck behind a paywall, and
Yeah.
that's when I decided to get a subscription or whatever you call it. At that point, which I needed it to be honest, I was doing 60 hours of streaming,
Yeah.
so by that point though, like immediately after that, they for whatever reason they started putting everything else behind the paywall. Every couple of months something else would be
Hmm.
on the
Yep.
free site. Now here's what sucks. Here's the part I don't understand.
Yeah.
StreamYard worked perfectly functional and fine while it was in that beta stage or whatever.
Hmm.
And everything went haywire when they started sticking stuff behind the paywall.
Yeah.
That's when it started not working properly. When we started having sound problems, we started having video problems, linking problems, connection problems.
Yep. I did start noticing a lot more crashes and stuff when that happened. Yeah.
Sometimes when you drop the link in chat and pin it, it doesn't pin. Sometimes you drop the link in chat and it shows up, or rather it'll show up in StreamYard, but not up in your chat. And it's your chat on your channel. So how does that make sense?
Exactly. Yeah.
And none of that makes any sense. And I don't understand how you can have a perfectly functional product and ruin it by making more money.
Exactly. Yeah. Yeah. Like I've been trying to figure out why is StreamYard become so damn expensive, but it seems like everything is just breaking. Like, bro,
Well,
StreamYard might be the most expensive one outside of I think there's another one that's called Ecamm or something like that. But that's only for people that got iPads and shit like that.
right.
But StreamYard, $45 for that shit, man. Hell no. And it's
Right.
not because I don't got it. It's just like I don't feel like I'm getting my money's worth. You know what I'm saying? It's like, bro.
Look at it from my perspective, bro. Like
Yeah, like,
almost everything they've got in that $500 a year plan over here, I
mhm,
had access to at $112 a year
yeah.
4 years ago.
Mhm,
And so they're not only increasing the price, but taking away functionality at the same time. Unless
mhm,
you buy the super pro premium platinum to the moon plan, and
yeah.
I have no guarantee that works any better.
Yeah. Yep. That's a, that's a fact. Hey, bro.
So
So did you hear that I had got into a car accident yesterday?
I think, would you put a post up about it or something, or were you streaming? I heard something
No,
about it.
I was just streaming about it.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. That shit was crazy, bro. Like, lady was she was pulling out of a KFC, like, and I was like going to like the light. Oh, wait, let me get my camera right. Like, so I was going straight, and she was like coming out this way. You know what I mean? Like, but she was going against the flow of traffic, trying to go back up the other way. Like, you know what I'm saying? And like, so I was like pulling up to the light, and she just pulled out and she just had pulled out in front of me, and and it was like head on. Like she just had ran into me head on.
I had a
Crazy.
little adventure myself.
No, really?
Uh, yeah, I went to the kitchen, cooking some stuff, got done cooking breakfast, reached up, turned off the stove, and the little knob broke. And I was like,
Damn.
"Well," so I fiddled with it for a minute, got it turned off, stood there, watched the eye for a minute, make sure it was off. And
Hmm.
satisfied it was off, I went to go tell my wife we're gonna have to replace some knobs and stuff, right? I
Hmm.
walked in, she's like, "Well, that range is old. It's got a couple of broken knobs on it. We should probably just replace the whole thing." And I was like, "Yeah." We kind of brought up some stuff, was looking at it. By the time the lights blinked, and I went, "Oh." the kitchen's on fire. I should go
Damn.
do that. And I said it so calmly because it just made sense to me. Knob breaks, kitchen's on fire. That makes perfect fucking sense to me.
Yeah.
She did not take it seriously. Neither did the kids sitting in there. So I get in there, put out the fire. 10 minutes later, I'm sitting there just kind of really depressed with myself, you know?
Yeah.
I'm sitting there, they walk in, there's smoke everywhere. They're like, oh, what's going on?
Yeah.
I told you before I left.
Mhm.
Well, we didn't believe you. But what am I supposed to do? Panic? No,
Yeah.
we have a fire to put out. We don't have time to panic.
Yeah, exactly. We can't stand there and scream.
Yeah, so I'm getting a new stove.
Yeah. So in my situation, I'm actually getting a new car next week or so. But right now, like I've been driving this little rental, and and it's cool, but I kind of miss my car. But it is what it is. It got totaled, and I had tried to drive it home, but it wasn't drivable. It wasn't
Dedication.
drivable at all. Yeah.
I'd be
Like,
upset if I lost my truck. I spent 3 years looking for it. I'd be a little upset.
yeah. But I definitely tried. I made it maybe like 20 feet, and then after that it just gave out. I was like, damn, the fucking airbag was out. Like, so I'm trying to drive like this. I'm like,
Not long ago,
Say what?
my daughter was driving on a dirt road and had a deer run out in front of her, and she swerved and hit another deer because that's how that works in Georgia, right? There's never just one. Airbags deploy, bam, bam, bam. She was pregnant, so we sent her to the hospital.
Oh wow.
Just to be on the safe side of everything. Nothing wrong with it. She was fine. Just,
Yeah.
And so I get a phone call at like 2:00 in the morning. It's like, hey, can you come pick up this car? I'm like, okay. Now it'll drive. You just need somebody to drive it to the house. And I'm like, all right, fine. 6 miles on a dirt road. No big deal, right? Yeah. I get there, bro. There's no headlights. Every single warning light is on in this thing. The airbags are deployed. The windshield shattered. I'm over here leaning out the damn window. The steering wheel. This was the weirdest thing to me. I don't even know how this is possible. The steering wheel was almost 45 degrees off.
Wow. Damn.
So, yeah, I don't. And I'm like, you hit a deer? Really? Seriously, there's not like a Mack truck in the woods around here somewhere.
Right.
Like, no,
this looks insane.
Crazy, yeah. There's little white shits floating around inside.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Sorry, so you're checking out Nick Fuentes over here, and he has a problem with. I think his problem. He lumps all black people together. That's his problem.
That is an issue. That's definitely an issue. Like, because I don't know how long you've been listening, but but I was actually calling him out about that. It's like, bro, like all black people are not this way, So I guess I kind of understand it, like whenever people do call him racist. But if you break down a lot of the stuff that he's saying, like he's not lying, like he's telling the damn truth about a lot of the stuff that he says. Like most people don't like. Yeah. Like it's like, bro, and I believe that stereotypes are earned. I don't give a damn what nobody says. Stereotypes definitely are earned.
If you have ever sat down and talked to a Asian young lady that is fresh off the continent, stereotypes exist because some elements of them are just true, and that's all there is to it. They are just as flaky and flighty as they are depicted in some cases. Now, her sister may be totally different. Her sister might be down to earth and grounded and the whole nine and everything, but these stereotype individuals do actually exist, and that's why the stereotype exists. But that's a hashtag not all situation.
Yeah. It's definitely tough. Like, I mean, just like niggas and fried chicken. Niggas love fried chicken.
I love fried chicken.
Yeah, but think about this. Listen, like whenever you walk into your local Popeyes, like you might see one actual white person in there, but there may be 10 black people. You know what I'm saying? It's like niggas just love chicken. You know what I'm saying? It's like a lot of these times, like this stuff is actually true. If you are inside of Walmart and let's say if there is a thing full of watermelon around, you're gonna see about 5 niggas standing around the watermelon compared to maybe there is one Mexican person there, but the majority of the time it's gonna be a whole bunch of niggas. You know what I'm saying? It's like, yeah,
I mean, I spend a lot of my time around white folk. They like chicken and they start shit too.
yeah, yeah,
They
yeah.
do. They just as savage, just as bad in their own environment. Now, I wonder.
Wait, just as bad?
It's different.
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
culturally different. So,
Okay.
like, the type of shenanigans that we get up to tends to involve drugs and guns, but it's different
Mhm.
drugs and different guns.
Right, right, right.
You
Yeah.
know what I'm saying? There's no real activity different when it comes down to it, but the way people respond to it and the way that they are dealt with
Mhm.
can sometimes be different. Because how many times do you see like 12 white folks involved in a fist fight amongst themselves?
Very, very rare.
Right. That's because the third white guy shot someone
Right.
and the
Mm-hmm.
fist fight ended.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. 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 I got you. Hey, but be honest though. If there's a, let's say if there's 10 white guys and there's 10 black guys and they're all like partying or whatever, and you're at either one of these parties, which people do you feel safer around?
Kind of depends, and you're not going to like this answer.
All right.
Was I let into the black party? Did they let me in there? Did I, or
Oh,
did I
okay, okay.
find my way in? Because here's the thing. I kind of feel like there may be some level of protection for being that one white friend
Yeah,
that
yeah.
that also exists for being that one black friend where everybody just kind of gives them hell but don't really mess with them too hard.
Yeah.
I don't know. But yeah, no, I get what you're saying.
Mhm.
Statistically speaking, you're more likely to be injured in a group of black gentlemen than you would in a group of white gentlemen, unless
Mhm.
you get shot, and then it kind of tilts the other way.
Yeah, 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 yeah. Yeah, yo, like I've always, well, I won't say always, because I didn't really start thinking about this stuff until I got older. But I feel a lot more safer around white people than black people. I just do because, bro, like whenever you are a black man, like if you walk past another black man, like it's like this weird type of like it's it's like a silent animosity or some shit. Like y'all will make eye contact, like, but it's like it's not no normal type of eye contact. It's like motherfucker, like, dude, I will kill you. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, and you could just come off as friendly as possible, I guess, but I don't know, man. It's just this weird thing whenever you dealing with niggas, man. It's it's kind of hard to explain. Like, there's always like a low level threat of violence there. You know what I'm saying? But whenever you get around like some white men or something like that, and this isn't with all white people, but or all white guys, but for the most part, y'all are just friendly. You know? Yeah.
Um, yeah, well, I mean, all right. So first of all, these people have a much more developed concept of passive aggressive than most
Mm,
on this planet. When you're
right.
dealing with a group of white guys, we are much more likely to give you a compliment that is not a compliment while
Yeah.
giggling about the fact that it takes a certain amount of linguistic skill to get around that level of passive aggressiveness, right?
Okay. Okay.
Something y'all don't do. Y'all don't play that shit at all. None of that is acceptable. You
Yeah.
try that crap around at a black barbecue, you are liable to be the victim when it comes.
Absolutely.
As soon as
Hmm.
they figure out what you're doing, that you're done.
Yep.
That's the
Exactly.
not tolerated.
What you
And
trying to
like,
be funny, motherfucker? That's how it's gonna start.
exactly.
Yep.
Are you think
Yeah.
you're clever?
Yeah, right. White piece of shit.
Next thing you know,
Well,
you're bouncing down the block, bro.
absolutely. Somebody done chased your ass off some damn where.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But as far as Nick Fuentes, he's just, and I'm not saying this from the perspective of like white privilege or any particular type of privilege. He got
Mhm.
money. He's always had money. He
Yeah.
is speaking from his ivory tower using his megaphone so he doesn't have to include himself amongst the poors, the
Mhm.
peons, the lowly untouchables that are we.
Yeah. 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 I'm gonna actually do another live tonight too. Have you ever heard of a comedian by the name of I think his name is Chris? Hold on, let me see. It's a Mexican guy, and this kind of goes along the lines of what Nick Fuentes is doing. I mean, kind of, sort of. It's just dealing with Latino people. Man, I had it. Oh, I didn't save it in my notes. Yeah. Anyways, let me see. His name is no, his name is Ralph Barboza. You ever heard of him? I
The
haven't
name
either
sounds
until
familiar.
yesterday. Yeah.
It sounds familiar. I think somebody's brought him up to me before.
Yeah. Well, he's a comedian and he was talking about how Latino people like how they shouldn't support just like the borders being closed and all this stuff like that. And he went on Shannon Sharp show and he just started talking shit about everybody like who want the borders closed and all this stuff like that. And I can't wait to go off on his ass tonight whenever I go live again.
So
These
what's the
people
problem
get on
with
my
closing
damn
the border?
nerves. Say what?
Is there a problem with closing the borders? I mean, are they not
Well,
our borders?
e- exactly, right? And this is the thing, like what a lot of people don't. Let me see. I think I got comments.
That's probably me backstage.
Um, but this is the
Um,
thing, right? Oh yeah. That's what it is. My bad. But anyways, like whenever, like they are our borders, right? And we should be allowed to close them. And all these people who are complaining about our borders being closed and shit like that. Listen, we can't go down there and just fucking hang out just because we fucking feel like it. Like that shit ain't happening, bro. Like you gonna get the
and
same treatment
if you got
down
money,
there. Okay, yeah, just like money is the great equalizer. Like you know what I'm saying. Like I'm pretty sure that if you got enough money, that you can come to America without a passport and all that, right? But you can't go nowhere and stay there illegally. Like that's not happening, bro. Like if you don't got a passport and you don't got your shit together, your ass is getting kicked out. Immediately. I got
oh,
a video,
you're
huh?
not getting in. Period. No, if you don't
Yeah.
have a passport, you try to enter in most countries, you're not getting in. Period. Unless even if
Mhm.
you walk across the border, the very first encounter you have with police, you're out.
Yep. I got a video that I'm gonna play tonight of a young lady um who actually had got deported from Mexico because she had overstayed, I guess, their version of a visa, right? But this is the thing though. Like, so in America, like they actually give you like resources like for you to like get back and shit like that. Down there in Mexico, like they don't do any of that shit. Like they just like go to right sit you inside of the damn airport, like, and you have to make arrangements like for you to get back, or else your ass is just gonna be stuck down there. Like they don't like isn't that crazy? And she literally like had documented the whole thing. Like they will feed you and shit like that, but like you're not getting a ride home. Like nobody's giving you a ride home. Like you're not getting a free flight nowhere. You need to
Right.
call your family so that you can get your ass back home. You know?
And
But
that's
yeah,
assuming they don't rob you of your money that you had.
that
That
too. Yeah. Hmm.
you know what I'm saying?
Hmm.
Because here's the thing a lot of people miss, and it's something that just it agitates the living hell out of me. Um most, not all, most of your especially third world police
Hmm.
are as much grifters and grafters as they are police. They
Oh
get the
yeah.
job because they know people. It's all nepotism and corruption. And it's weird how your fines are almost always exactly how much money you have in your pocket in these countries. You
Yeah.
know, it's kind of odd how, like you said, when things do happen and you get deported, you're not deported. You're sent to a holding center until you figure out what the hell to do.
Yep. Yeah.
So somebody sends you some more money for them to take from you, you know, and
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
that's not what happens in America almost ever. Almost ever. Our corruption is so much more elite.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Absolutely.
We have
Absolutely.
the
Like they
last
ain't going after no little damn $100 and the $200. Fuck that. They going after that big money.
they,
That big
they
money.
if a cop is risking going to jail, you can bet there's probably something worthwhile on the other end of it.
Mm-hmm.
That being said, so hypothetically speaking, we'll take Japan as an example. You sneak into Japan,
Yeah.
you're gone. Like you're going to have an interaction when you enter the country. Wherever you do, there will definitely be an interaction that will lead to you being questioned by police.
Yeah.
And that's coming in perfectly legally. You come in without a passport, you're gone.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So why is it different here? Why is it that here, where our system is more elitely corrupt, they're allowed to wander around as they see fit? When it comes time to try to deport them, there's an entire phalanx of angry white women screaming something about borders and whatnot,
Mm-hmm.
and how no people are illegal. But if you go to Guatemala and you try to sneak in over there, well, you know, you're an illegal alien once you cross the border, and they just get rid of you.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Same thing over in Poland. If you get caught in Poland illegally, they will give you the death penalty. Like they not about to call your mom and them and be like, "Hey man, you know what? We got him." No, your ass is dead. like you're dead. But then you got people in America, just like you said, "Oh my God, no! Like we gotta save these people. Like we gotta do something to help." No, get your ass up out of here. Get out and don't come back.
Would it surprise you that I'm anti-wall?
Yes.
That would surprise you. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
I think a wall is a waste of time. Even though walls work, I think a fence would be just as effective given the modern coverage and technology that we have. You could use, I mean, think about it. You go to Israel, what do they have separating them? Chain link fence.
Yeah. Uh-huh.
You know the beauty of a chain link fence? You can shoot right through it.
Oh yeah.
You put a big old wall or a bunch of container cars and stuff, you can't see what's coming. That's not a good start to a wall, bro. So anti-wall, pro fence. We can fence. Good fences make great neighbors. I think that works internationally as well.
Yeah, and we can make it electric and shit like that. You know, you fire touch this motherfucker, you might die. You know what I'm saying? Your finger will catch on fire. So you know what I mean? So yeah, but that is surprising though. But bro, so I never really had thought about it like that. A fence probably would be a whole lot better. A lot better.
Cheaper. It'd cost 1/10 of what it would cost to put that big, gaudy, ugly thing. What is it? 20 foot tall. It's like what, 3 meters, 4
It's
meters
like
tall. It's tall.
I don't know, but it's not pretty, and it kind of looks like bars. Like it looks like jail bars. It's like brown looking. Yeah, it's not.
Several years ago, when all of this was on the table and they were talking about it, I showed a picture of it on one of my streams, and I was like, "This does not look like it's designed to keep people out. It looks to me like it's designed to keep people in, and I don't like." And I had a whole panel of conservatives absolutely go nuts on me, and all I would say is fences are better. A chain link fence is way cheaper, can be repaired by anybody on either side, and bullets go straight through it. No damage.
Yeah.
So call me crazy. Fences, not walls.
Fences, not walls. I like that. I like that idea. Oh yeah, I do. Yeah, man. But Nick Fuentes, I still like him, you know, because I can kind of go past, or what's it called? Like you take the meat and spit out the bone, or something like that.
I don't know, girl, but call me.
Yeah, I know, right? Damn, that fucking sounded terrible. But but I like him though. I just wish that he wouldn't lump a whole bunch of black people all in together, because he actually does have some truth in what he says. And but anytime that you start talking about black people, somebody's going to get emotional, and it doesn't matter even if you are telling the truth or not. They are still going to deny it. There is nothing wrong with us. He's just white and racist, or some stupid shit. And then if you are a black person and you start calling out black issues, then you are a coon. So
or an Uncle Tom, like right off the top.
Yeah. Or an Uncle Tom. So it's like,
but, hey, this goes in all other. You largely. I mean, we're discussing the concept of like generally left wing, generally left of center, right? Correct. But when you get in, and it took me a while to realize I like liberals. Liberals are amazing people. Yeah. They're not insane. They're not crazy. They're not.
I don't know, bro.
Liberals, not progressives, bro. Progressives
okay.
Difference. Once you pass that mid range and liberal and go further, the people become less stable. The party of tolerance loses their tolerance.
Mm.
That is their only selling point they have above any other particular political motif, is their tolerance, their willingness to work with other people, except half of them aren't. I get banned from almost all of the progressive chat rooms. I do some of the debate circuit stuff, right?
Mm-hmm.
They won't even let me in to talk to them on the left side. Like
Damn.
the farther left you get, the less likely this will. I'm sorry, my name Caucasian being at the beginning of my name, just booted, just straight out the gate. Just not even just gone.
Yeah.
And it's a joke. It's not even all that clever. I'm just a hairy guy in the swamp. Hairy white dude in the swamp, Caucasian Sasquatch. Ha 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 ha. Right? It's not even all that clever. Why are you so offended? These people are offended because either they don't get the joke or they believe the joke is on them. They are either narcissists or morons.
I think it's morons. Bro,
They can be narcissist morons. That is also acceptable.
Yeah, definitely. Bro, I had this friend of mine, right? Bro, me and this girl was so tight, bro. Like we was like this, boy. And she was real pretty girl. Like, and I wanted to hit, I'm not gonna lie. But anyways, but me and her we were just like super cool. And so I was on Facebook one day, like, and there was like a post about Donald Trump. Like, and me and her, like, we never had talked about politics before, really, like that. Right. But I knew that she had a little bit more like liberal views and things like that. But me and her, like, we never had went in depth about anything. And so I started posting stuff on this one, like Donald Trump post, and she's seen it somehow, some way. And she no longer talks to me anymore. Like, and me and this girl was friends for years. It's like, and
Yep.
and it's to the point to where it's like, even if you disagree with them, like they're gonna have a huge problem with you. Like, you're cut off. Like, they don't want nothing to do with you. Just like the whole Caucasian name and stuff like that. Like, you're just done. Like, they don't want nothing to do with you. Like, they don't want to hear nothing that you have to say, and it's crazy.
That is not communication. That is not
at all.
Negotiation. That is merely shutting down to exist in your own echo chamber, so that you feel superior to those outside of it.
Yeah.
There's another layer to this. If you take a look at the people who have, and it all comes down, all of it, I believe, all boils down to accepting victimhood as your personal status. And this goes for white liberals,
black people, everybody.
Any progressive you want, even the red pill sphere, right? Would you count those people among victims?
Absolutely.
Look at the narrative they're pushing. They were victimized by a system that puts women ahead of them. And once upon a time, a woman did something bad that I saw, and now I am permanently a victim by doing this red pill content.
Yep.
I'm sorry, I don't accept victimhood status as being relevant. If you choose to be a victim and victimize yourself, that is your choice, and I don't have to participate in it. You cannot make me victimize you.
Yep.
So that kills all of the impetus behind that narrative right out of the gate if you just don't participate.
Yeah, I don't like that victim shit either, man. I can't do it. As soon as I start hearing somebody start talking about, well, we did this and this isn't our fault, man, shut the fuck up. You're done. That is whenever I turn into one of these damn liberals, or I guess, because I don't want to hear this shit. Hey, listen, don't even come up here with that, nigga. I don't want to hear it. I don't want.
How do you respond to the alternative history people?
Like what you mean?
The ones who believe that black people were here before the Native Americans, and that when the white man came, they rewrote history to write black people out of the Native American population so that they would have whatever, blah, 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 blah. It makes no sense.
Yeah. I think that it's all bullshit.
It is. It is. Yes, it is. But how do you deal with these people?
I don't.
You can't to them normally.
No. It's like, yo, I don't. So I've tried having these conversations with ninjas like a lot, and it goes nowhere. It goes. Say what?
I call them pretendians.
For pretendians, yeah. That's funny. Like, but it goes nowhere dealing with these people. Like they have set in their mind that they were here before everybody else, and that they are the most important people in the entire world, which is insane to me. That black people think that every other race of people out there is solely focused on them and nobody else. That's something that still baffles my mind till this day. But I have a hard time talking to these people. I start getting a headache. I'm like, you niggas are stupid. And most of the time it usually ends in I'm going to slap the shit out of you or something like that. Because
Is that from you or from them?
from
Because in my
them,
experience, it's from them. Yeah,
from
yeah.
them, from them. Absolutely. Because
I,
like, bro, a nigga will threaten you quick.
I
Nigga,
have
I'll pull up
a
on you. I'll come to you. I will come to your city. Just like, man, nigga, shut
yeah,
up. Like you don't even know where I live at, bro. Like,
homeboy was doing this panel, and he brought up the white only, the new white only community that's been set
mhm.
up somewhere. I can't remember the details.
It's in Arkansas.
I happen to live about 25 miles from a place in Georgia that is a all black community that was established, I don't know, 10 years ago.
Oh, you talking about
Maybe,
Freedom, Georgia?
wait, I think they changed the name, but it used to be
Okay.
Toomsboro, Georgia. If you look on the map, it comes up as Toomsboro.
Toomsboro. Okay. Yeah.
About 30 or 40 very wealthy urbanite black families purchased I don't know, 1,000 acres down there, or all the way
Yeah.
around the town. The town is defunct. The people that are operating the post office are actually volunteers. They ride into the next town to pick up everybody's mail and then bring
Wow.
it to a defunct post office that no longer has a mailing address. Now,
Yeah.
that may have recently changed. I haven't looked into it, but I come on panel. He's talking about the white city. I bring up this one, and immediately one of these pretendians lands and right on the panel. Hey, why'd you bring that up? Because it's pertinent, relevant, and as an antithesis to the conversation we were actually having. Right?
Absolutely.
It simply shows that what's good for the goose is good for the gander. If
Mhm.
you're going to let one do it, you have to let the other do it, or else you're just a disingenuous piece of shit. Boy, she did not like that.
Yeah. 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 Bro. So many. Bro, we are the biggest, most hypocritical people that there is. Just like with the whole like city thing, right? Bro, nobody was saying anything whenever these black people have started their own like city and shit like that. Nobody has said a word.
I can go.
Nobody had tried to tear it down, burn it down, or none of that. But now all
There,
of a sudden, these white people go and build their own city, and niggas got a problem with it. I think that was a great idea. Hell, if I could pick my neighbors, damn it, I would too.
right.
Man, I would love to pick my own neighbors, bro.
Let me put it this way:
I would
when
love
I
it.
want my yard, I don't want anything based on race. I want the best yard workers I can afford to
Yeah.
pay.
Mm-hmm.
I
Yep.
don't care if the blind, cripple, or crazy. I don't care what their names are. I don't care what their accent is. I will communicate in Morse code if it will save me money and I get a better long guy. Same
Absolutely.
thing across the board. If I can choose my neighbors, I would. However, we are in America, and America does have various laws to prevent certain things from happening, like
Mhm.
denial of service in a public environment. If you're
Mhm.
going to
Yeah.
set up a business on town square, you can't turn people away. It's a business. You're
Yeah.
sort of required to do service. So that's where everything goes sideways, is whether the person behind the register versus the person who owns the establishment, when they agree they're not going to serve certain people, it gets real hard to enforce those kinds of laws without having a victim stand up and do the lawsuit necessary to carry it forward. And as long as white people are too scared to do shit like that,
Yeah.
or black people are too scared to do it in a white community, that's what you're going to end up with.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, but see, I am this type of person, right? If I go inside of somewhere and they be like, "Hey man, hey man, like we don't really serve like black people like that," I'm just gonna fucking leave. Like I'm just gonna, like I ain't got no.
You ain't got to tell me
Yeah,
twice.
exactly. Like I don't like. I'm not about to sit here and fucking argue with you because you don't want me in here. Like this isn't my store, bro. Like fuck you, bitch. I'm out. Like like you're not the only fucking store around here, bro. Like
You know
so,
what I'm not gonna do? I'm
what's that?
not gonna stand up and grab the cookie display and flip it over into the
Yeah,
bag.
yeah, exactly.
Like
Uh,
that's not gonna happen.
bro,
I'll
like,
leave.
just leave, dog. Like, what the fuck, bro? I seen a video of this one boxer.
Hold on,
I think,
hold on. In
like,
fact, I
what?
will look at this person on the other side of the aisle or the other side of the counter that's telling me they can't serve me, and I will thank them and ask them to have a very nice day before I
Yeah,
leave.
yeah. Hey,
It costs nothing.
okay, bro, that's cool. And I'm out. Like, I'm not about to sit there and argue with him. Like, bro, now you look like a fucking idiot. And let's say, for instance, right, like you could get shot because you in there arguing with this man or you doing some dumb shit. He might be like, oh, you know what? The nigga had tried to rob me or something. Like, I don't know shit. Like, I seen him reaching for something. So, nigga had got shot.
We'll use the classic cop speak. He made a furtive movement.
Yeah, all right. He made a further movement. So he was turning around to walk away and you just said, oh, stop. I got scared. I don't know. But yeah, man. I I have a hard time understanding these like pro blacks like that. It's just like, or even for that matter, I would even say pro white people too. Like white people, and I don't even think that this is a majority of white people. Like white people, like who only want to deal with other white people. Like they only want to buy from other white people. Honestly, I don't think that most white people even care about that shit. I just think
I
that white
don't.
people just kind of like want, like they want what they want, and they don't
I
care
want service.
who they're gonna get it from. Like they don't care. Like you know what I mean? Only whenever you start talking to niggas, they start talking about buy black, black only business, black
Hey,
this, like black. That's the only time you hear that shit.
I got no problem with that at all. That is perfectly fine. If that's how
Mhm,
you want to function, that's how you want to operate,
mhm.
go ahead. But the service should be available to all.
To everybody, absolutely,
And
absolutely.
if you, as a black man, want to go and take services from only black people, only black businesses, only black, fine, go ahead. In
Mhm,
fact, I advise that. I say vote with your dollar, sir. Vote
mhm.
with your dollar. Definitely. That is the most effective way to instigate change in any community anywhere is to expend money in the direction you want it to go.
Yep, I agree, 100%. Let me pull up this comment real quick. Miguel, let's see what Miguel said. If you stop letting the kids into school and cut off mom's benefits, and find the guys paying dad cash for labor, you don't need a fence. Wow.
Eh, I mean, he's not wrong, but at the
No.
same time, America is the greatest country on earth, and they're still going to try to come in even without all of that because the earning power here is
Mhm.
so much higher than it is in I don't know Zamtweka, Africa, you know,
Yeah.
or Argentina or wherever they're from. It doesn't really matter where they're from. It does get interesting when Europeans get involved in this, though.
Why? Their money's a little
I'm
different.
unsure. I think it's because they're white, but
Mm.
it triggers like the South Africans. Remember the Boers?
Yeah. Yeah.
They what was it? 59 individuals, like a single, like two families, right? Were kind of given the fast track in for a stack of reasons, not the least of which that there was a policy being put forth at the time where if you have a certain amount of money, you can kind of skip to get the gold pass or whatever it was
Mhm.
called, right? These folks had it.
Well,
They did everything. President shows up, it's like, wait, you mean to tell me there's a very wealthy family over here who's in danger of being murdered? They're seeking refugee status. You know, this kind of checks all the boxes.
yeah, yeah.
So, okay, yeah, put them on a plane, get them over there, sign them in, send them out, no
Yep.
problem. Had he landed in Haiti and a rich black family was in the same situation, I don't think it would have gone any different.
Absolutely. Bro, dude. I was on a panel the other day talking about this same situation and they was talking about like how like how they would let all these white people in here for free and also I'm like, bro, they did not come over here for free. Like there's certain things that you have to have in place. Like, but anyways, I was like, man, listen, look, bro, anybody can come into America. You just have to do it legally. Like it's not like he's saying, "Hey man," or whatever. Like we don't want no black folks to come over here. So bent out of shape just by these damn 50 fucking white people coming over here. It's 50 white people. Come on, bro. Do you know how
I'll
many
give you
people
another.
come into America every single day? Legally, black, white, Chinese, whoever. Like it's like, bro, you just got to do it legally.
This isn't just 50 random white guys. This is a couple of families. These are all related people who are all together, and they're all seeking asylum simultaneously, right?
Mhm.
They had already been in the system for like 6 years, 7 years. They'd paid all the fees, all of everything that they were supposed to do. They were merely waiting for a slot into the judicial process of being able to do all the passports to transfers in order to become naturalized when they first come in. Most people come here on a visa, they come here on vacation, they come here some other way, and then try to either get on the rolls or whatever, which I mean, that's not straight, but it's not crooked either. That's fine, right? These people were trying to get into the naturalization thing before they actually set foot, so they quote unquote didn't waste any time on it, right?
Mhm.
That being said, they are butchers. They are a very experienced farmers, machine operators. These are professional people. Even their kids can operate equipment.
Right.
They're farmers. Yes, they're wealthy, but the type of farms they operated were absolutely enormous and involved things like knowing the demographics of the people that lived on your land. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
They had to hire and fire people out of the various communities. And when I say huge farms, it's a little bit mind boggling when you think about it. 7,000 hectares.
Damn.
You know what I mean? Like there's
Yeah.
cities on their property that they allow to be there because they're cities. You don't do cities, so you just get over it. And these people come over here and they're talking about them as if they're like street riffraff.
Yeah. It's
couple
crazy.
of them, maybe.
Maybe. I mean, like there's always going to be
there's always that one drunk uncle.
Going to be a Hunter Biden somewhere. You know what I mean? Like there's always going to be that. But but for the most part, man, these people are just coming over here. Like these people are truly seeking asylum, not these people who live in Mexico who are just poor because they made a bunch of terrible damn decisions,
or just because they live in a country where the value of the currency is lower, and so you leave your native country and come here and work for 5 years, and then go home and live like a prince for the rest of your life.
Yeah.
People say this doesn't happen. This is really my main complaint when it comes to illegals here. Remittance.
So say that again. You say it's what?
Remittance.
Okay, like when they get their money and send it back.
But there's several ways this goes down, most of which are not taxed. One of the ways that I saw this happen when I was working for an unnamed international company. The way they would do it is they had basically tiers. People, if you've been here for 6 months, you're in this tier. If you've been here for a year, you're in this. This is within the immigrant community, not a federal thing. No state, nobody regulates this. This is just them doing it.
Yeah.
So the guy who's been here for 6 weeks, his responsibility when he gets his check, he gets 10% out of it to use on whatever he wants. The rest of it he spends on phone cards for everybody. The guy who's been here for 3 months, when he gets his check, all $2,000 of it, he gets his 10%, and then he spends the money on gas for everybody. And then, this guy over here, when he gets his check, he spends his money on shoe boxes or shoes or boots or whatever, right?
Yeah.
But this was not the only group of immigrants involved in this. There were 16 of these in 5 different houses that were all over the place. They worked everywhere.
Yeah. Damn.
This means that, the people who are sending the money back who've been here for 5 years, they're not spending money on rent. They're not spending money on coffee. They're not spending money on gas. They're not spending money on food. They spend virtually, in fact, in the last year, you live here rent free on that scheme. You just show up and work and send all your money back.
Yeah.
And you go home and retire.
Now, I'm gonna actually talk about that tonight too. Yeah,
Yeah.
like I am sick and tired of these damn people, man. I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm really,
Okay.
really
So
sick. Go ahead.
they talk about how remittance gets taxed. And if you go to a bank or you go to Western Union and you Western Union money out of the country, yes, it does. But
Hmm.
do you know how many shoes these guys were buying and how many shoe boxes they threw away? None. They bought the shoes, they wore the shoes, and then they stacked the shoe boxes full of freaking money,
Mm.
stuck it in a box labeled live snakes, and shipped it home.
Yeah.
You
Damn.
know,
Yeah.
and it was obvious. When you spend 10 minutes, like I got invited to a barbecue, but
Mhm.
anyway,
Yeah.
you walk in the house and it all clicks together. The things that you've seen where, somebody like seven people go to a bodega to get lunch,
Mhm.
and one guy walks in, stands at the end of the counter until everybody gets done, pays for everyone,
Yep.
walks out.
Yep.
And you've seen it happen and it didn't
Mhm.
click. This is this
Mhm.
guy paying his tax to whatever group that he's working with, right? They
Yep,
give
I
him
used
the
to see that a lot. Like when I
they
had worked at Subway,
yeah,
like them damn Mexicans would come in there, like, and it would be like 10 of them or whatever, hopping outside of a damn Ford Focus. Like, and these motherfuckers will all come in there, like, and they will order their food, and one guy would pay for all of it. One guy would pay for all of it. How the hell did all y'all fit inside of a damn Ford Focus anyway? Motherfuckers, let me stop. Hey
dude.
yo, but go ahead.
Happened to a metro one time. I,
Mm-hmm.
I was working on a house up in Atlanta. We were repairing some damage around.
Mm-hmm.
They were repairing damage around the chimney.
Mm-hmm.
Standing there, these guys pull up in this freaking Geo Metro, and when it come around the corner, I'm
Okay.
rocking over, man. This thing had rocked over, right? It's like,
Yeah.
stopped. Little bitty dude gets out of the driver's seat. He hops out, looks up, waves at me, and I'm like, "Hi."
Yeah.
He reaches in and pulls the front seat out, sets it on the ground, and people start getting out.
Yeah. Yeah. I'm not surprised. I'm not surprised at all. Hey yo, but listen, bro. I gotta cut this short. But I will be back tonight though. Are you going live tonight or what?
Actually, I got took down last night.
Oh, you did.
I was very excited about the AK-50 being finished,
Mm-hmm.
and I showed Brandon Herrera firing off a full magazine of AK-50 rounds, and
Oh
they took
wow.
me down due to firearm policies. And then when you're live streaming, the rule is you cannot handle firearms or weapons, right?
Well,
I wasn't handling nothing, and I was on screen at the time, and
mhm.
they denied my appeal. So I
Yeah.
don't know if I can stream right now. I'm not sure.
That's that damn AI
It doesn't
shit,
say
man.
nothing about a ban. It says nothing at all about a ban, but also I haven't gotten around to like doing it yet.
Yeah,
I
I
figure if
feel
they
you.
shoot you down once, they'll be watching the next time, and
Yeah.
I was kind of angry, so I figured I shouldn't do it until I calmed down a little bit.
Yeah, yeah, I feel you. Yeah, but I'm definitely going live again tonight. Maybe around it might be what 9 or 10 o'clock your time. But yeah, I'll definitely be back on, and we're gonna talk about these damn illegal immigrants. How all these people talking about they are just coming over here just because they want a better life. Yeah, bullshit. But
If
we
you
definitely
want,
are gonna talk about it. What's that?
if you would like, all right. First of all, I'm not sure I can go live until after like 10:30. I
Mm-hmm.
just don't know. We can try and see, but if you
Yeah.
want, I can try to set up a live stream. You can restream from it, and
Mm-hmm.
we can have like links in the chat, and people can come up. We can do it like a call-in show.
Oh
If
hell
you
yeah. Yeah, yeah,
totally
yeah,
up,
yeah. Yeah, I'm fine with that. Because a lot of times, like whenever I go live, like nobody really comes through. I mean, just like some people will pop in,
well,
but
it takes time to develop a community that's
mhm.
interested in the things that you do, and
Yeah,
it can take time, especially if you're going against the grain.
yeah, yeah, definitely.
They don't
Yeah,
exactly advertise folks like us without us
mm-hmm.
being clever. But
Yeah,
you go ahead and do your thing. Email me. Let me know what you'd like to have it titled or whatever, and I'll
yeah.
try to set it up. I'm assuming it's going to let me because it doesn't say anything about a ban anywhere. Nothing like that.
Okay.
So I don't know.
Yeah, yeah. We definitely can do it. So a quick question though. So so can I like send you the links or how does it work? Because you have a
Uh,
StreamYard, right?
Yeah, I would use StreamYard. I would
Okay.
send you basically you send me if you've got a particular thumbnail in mind or a title
Hmm.
or anything like that, and it would be whatever your title is with that Kev Stutters,
Hmm. Okay.
and your show. It's your show. I'm here to present your content and what you're doing.
Okay.
That's the
Cool.
whole purpose of the Sasquatch Shills and that whole thing. So, and this allows the collaboration between us to be a learning experience for both of us, because I don't know how you're going to want to present stuff. And all I
Hmm.
can really do is provide the tools with which to do it and
Yeah.
something of an audience with which to do it to.
Yeah.
Otherwise, I'm just going to laugh and joke like I usually do. It'd be the same thing you're doing right now. Just
Right. Yeah. Yeah. So I'll definitely email you.
all right,
Yeah.
bud.
Yeah. But I gotta just jump over here though, man.
Yeah,
All right, bro.
much love.
Yep. All right, man. Appreciate y'all for coming through, man. This was a fun show. Shout out to Caucasian Sasquatch. Shout out to my boy in the comments, Miguel. Yeah. I think that Nick Fuentes is not a racist guy. I don't think that he's racist. I think that he was just telling the truth. But I'll catch y'all tonight. I definitely will be back. Yeah, I'll see y'all around. Now, see, this is the thing about using a new streaming service, right? Because I don't really know how to end the damn stream. Let's see. Oh, there you go.